like I mentioned before, I had all my money into my retirement, into stocks, mutual funds, and looking at that, I was like, they talk about working until you're 65, and then you retire. Then when you retire, you'll get $3,000, $2,000 a month or something, and that just like did not make sense or sound anyway smart to me because I knew if I could save enough to go buy one rental property, I could have $500 a month right there. If I got four of those, I could have what they're selling me. So I knew the real estate. I mean, it's a tough business. I knew it was a good business, so I took all my money out, and they tell you not to do that. I took all my money out, of everything I had, and that's how I started. Is I put it into bought our first rental house, and so actually, yeah, first is kind of my dad and I and Abe come back, I think, from school, and he got started after we bought a couple, But yeah, it was those first few. It was just putting the money that I did have at the time into that, and then I've always just been able to not spend that money to reinvest it, and to keep building that way. So the initial startup, I guess, was whatever that first house cost, but it's basically cashing out all my. It's kind of like he mentioned before. I look at this as my retirement. I'm not going to need Social Security. I'm not going to need 401k. This is my retirement, and that's my goal. And and yeah, So that's kind of how I look at it. So I think there's some questions on there about loans. We did get a line of credit, and when we first started, because you run out of cash, that's the first thing to go, and we used that line of credit, and then we were able to refinance, and then pay that line of credit off, and kind of go from there, and it's just kind of how we've worked it, and then now, like, a big part of it for a lot of years is we didn't tap into our business. We just left it alone and let it grow, and I guess that's a big part of it, is you have to be able to, when you're building your business, to go without for a long time, and then that allows it to grow and allows it to I think we're in a pretty good, we still have some, obviously we got some help from our parents, but that's, I know I was asked that kind of earlier, how we got started, but I guess that's how I got started in the thing. I just realized how much better of an investment and return on investment it was than what I was doing.